you run a business with any real split between the people who sell and the people who deliver, you've heard both sides of the same argument. See, from service, you've heard business development keeps promising things we were never resourced to deliver. And from business development, operations never tells us what's realistic before we're already in front of the client. Now, most leaders reach for the obvious fix. More meetings, a better handoff document. However, it rarely holds because the argument on the surface is usually standing on something built long before anyone opened their mouth. Here's the earlier question worth asking. Were these two teams ever actually set up to want the same outcome? In most businesses, business development gets paid on the deal it closes. Service gets judged on whether that deal can actually be delivered. Effectively, these two teams have been given opposing goals. On paper, each one looks fine, but the moment those goals get worked out in practice, deal by deal, they start pulling against each other, and that's where the friction actually comes from. Rolls-Royce is one of the clearest fixes I've come across. They used to sell jet engines the normal way. One big sale, then a separate service contract, leaving commercial and service on two different scorecards. Then they rebuilt the model around power by the hour. Airlines paid per hour the engine flies, and Rolls-Royce keeps it running. Suddenly, less maintenance means more revenue, not less. Someone above them redesigned the game instead of asking the two teams to get along inside the old game. So, how do you build that redesign? Patrick Lencioni has a genuinely useful starting point, what he calls the thematic goal. One single plain language priority for the whole leadership team, shared by everyone, not owned by one department. And as Lencioni puts it, if everything is important, then nothing is. For this problem, that might be as simple as give business development and service the same goal this quarter. Get that one shared goal right and everyone else has somewhere to sit. If you want the full model behind it, his book titled Silos, Politics and Turf Wars is well worth your time. So here's the real question for this week. Were your business development and service teams ever actually set up to want the same result? Or has that always been left for them to sort out on their own? If the answer is no, that one shared goal is where you start.